Stop waiting. How to transform your life today. Why waiting is destroying your life and you don't even notice. Most people are waiting. They're waiting for motivation. They're waiting for confidence. They're waiting for the right time. They're waiting for someone to help them. Waiting feels safe. Waiting feels comfortable. Waiting feels like doing something. But waiting is doing nothing. Every day you wait, your life stays the same. Every year you wait, your dreams move further away. You may not feel it now, but waiting is slowly stealing your future. Look at your life today. Look at where you are. Look at what you want. Now ask yourself one simple question. How long have you been waiting? Waiting for the perfect moment. Waiting for money. Waiting for skills. Waiting for approval. Waiting for someone to save you. No one is coming. This is the truth most people avoid. This is the truth that changes lives. No one will come and fix your life for you. Your parents cannot do it. Your friends cannot do it. Your partner cannot do it. Your teacher cannot do it. Only you can do it. Waiting feels like hope, but waiting without action is fear. Fear of failing, fear of being judged, fear of starting and realizing you are not ready. So you wait. You tell yourself stories. You say, I will start tomorrow. You say, I need more time. You say, I am not ready yet. These words feel harmless, but they are dangerous. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year, and one day your life feels empty. You wonder what happened. You wonder why nothing changed. The answer is simple. You waited too long. Life does not reward waiting. Life rewards movement. You do not need to feel ready to start. You need to start to feel ready. Think about a child learning to walk. The child does not wait to feel confident. The child stands up. The child falls down. The child stands again. Confidence comes after action, not before. Your life works the same way. You think successful people knew what they were doing. They did not. They were scared. They were confused. They felt unprepared. But they moved anyway. That is the difference. Waiting keeps you small. Action makes you grow. Every time you wait, your comfort zone gets stronger. Every time you act, your courage grows. Your comfort zone is a prison. It feels safe, but it keeps you trapped. Inside the comfort zone, nothing changes. Outside the comfort zone, everything changes. Waiting keeps you inside. Action pulls you out. You do not need a perfect plan. You need a direction. You do not need all the answers. You need the first step. The first step is always uncomfortable. That is why most people avoid it. They choose comfort over growth. They choose safety over progress. And then they complain. They complain about their job. They complain about their body. They complain about their life. But they do nothing. Complaining feels like action, but it is not. Only action changes things. You might think your situation is special. You might think your problems are different. They are not. Everyone feels fear. Everyone doubts themselves. Everyone feels lost sometimes. The difference is not talent. The difference is decision. Some people decide to move forward. Others decide to wait. Decisions shape destiny. Right now, your life is the result of past decisions. If you do not like your life, change your decisions. Stop waiting for clarity. Clarity comes from action. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation comes from progress. Stop waiting for confidence. Confidence comes from experience. Everything you want is on the other side of action. Waiting will not bring it closer. Action will. You may be thinking, but what if I fail? Failure is part of growth. Failure teaches you. Waiting teaches you nothing. Failure builds strength. Waiting builds regret. In 10 years, you will not regret trying. You will regret not trying. Regret is heavier than fear. Fear lasts a moment. Regret lasts a lifetime. The pain of action is temporary. The pain of staying stuck is permanent. You do not need permission to start. You do not need approval. Your life is your responsibility. This may sound harsh, but it is freedom. When you stop waiting for help, you take control. When you take control, your life changes. You stop being a victim. You become the leader of your own life. Leaders do not wait. They act. They move forward even when unsure. They learn as they go. You can do the same. Your past does not define you. Your excuses do not define you. Your actions define you. Right now, you are one decision away from a different life. Not tomorrow, not next year, today. Transformation does not start with a big moment. It starts with a small choice. The choice to stop waiting.
Part 2. How waiting became a habit and how it controls your mind. Waiting is not just a choice, it is a habit. And habits control your life more than you think. You were not born waiting. You learned to wait. From childhood, you were taught to follow rules. Sit down. Be quiet. Wait your turn. At school, you waited for instructions. You waited for permission. You waited for grades to tell you your value. You learned that approval comes from others. You learned that safety means obedience. So your mind learned one powerful lesson. Do not move unless someone says it is okay. This lesson followed you into adulthood. Now you wait for a boss to tell you what to do. You wait for money before starting. You wait for confidence before acting. Your brain wants safety. Change feels dangerous. The brain's job is not to make you successful. Its job is to keep you alive. That is why it prefers the familiar, even if the familiar makes you unhappy. Your mind would rather stay in a bad situation it knows than enter a better situation it does not know. This is why you stay stuck. Waiting feels safe to the brain. Action feels risky. So your brain creates excuses. I need more time. I need more information. I will start when I feel ready. These thoughts feel logical, but they are lies. The brain uses them to protect you from discomfort. Discomfort is not danger, but the brain treats it like danger. When you think about change, your body reacts. Your heart beats faster. Your stomach feels tight. Your brain says, stop. So you stop. You wait. Over time, waiting becomes automatic. You do not even question it. This is how waiting becomes a habit. Habits are powerful. They run your life quietly. You wake up. You check your phone. You delay important work. You tell yourself you will do it later. Later never comes. Your brain loves easy pleasure, scrolling, watching videos, dreaming without acting. These things give quick comfort, but they steal long-term growth. Waiting is comfortable today, but painful tomorrow. Your brain does not care about tomorrow. It cares about now. That is why discipline feels hard. Discipline delays comfort, but discipline creates freedom. People who act are not fearless. They feel fear like everyone else. The difference is simple. They do not obey fear. Fear is a signal, not a command. Fear says, this is new. It does not say, this is wrong. Your mind confuses the two. So how do you break the waiting habit? First, you must see it. Awareness is power. Notice when you delay. Notice when you avoid. Notice when you say later. These moments matter. Each delay strengthens the habit. Each action weakens it. You do not break habits with big decisions.
You break them with small actions. Your brain fears big change, but it accepts small steps. Do not tell yourself you will change your life today. Tell yourself you will take one small action, one message, one page, 1 minute. Small actions build trust with your brain. Your brain learns a new lesson. Action is safe. Over time, fear gets quieter. Confidence gets louder. Confidence is not magic, it is memory. It is the memory of past action. Every time you act, you prove something to yourself. I can move even when I feel afraid. This belief is powerful. Waiting also comes from perfectionism. You want the perfect plan, the perfect timing, the perfect result. Perfection is another form of fear. Perfection says, do not start unless you can win. Life does not work that way. You learn by doing. You improve by failing. Perfect is the enemy of progress. Progress is messy. Progress is uncomfortable. But progress is real. People who succeed are not perfect. They are consistent. Consistency beats motivation. Consistency beats talent. Waiting kills consistency. Action builds momentum. Momentum is powerful. Once you start moving, stopping feels harder, but starting always feels hardest. Your job is not to feel inspired. Your job is to move. Inspiration follows movement. Another reason you wait is identity. You see yourself in a certain way. I am not confident. I am not disciplined. I am not successful. Your actions follow your identity. If you see yourself as someone who waits, you will keep waiting. Change your actions and your identity will follow. Do not wait to feel like a new person. Act like one. Action first, identity second. Your mind learns from evidence. Every small action is evidence. I am someone who starts. I am someone who moves. I am someone who tries. These thoughts grow with action. Waiting keeps the old identity alive. Action creates a new one. You may fail. You may feel slow. That is normal. Growth is not fast, but it is steady. Waiting feels easier today. Action feels better tomorrow. Your brain will resist at first. That is expected. Do not fight your brain. Train it. Training takes repetition. Each day, choose action over waiting, even when it is small, especially when it is small. This is how you take back control. Part 3. How to act today and transform your life step by step. You do not need a new life. You need new actions. Transformation does not happen in one moment. It happens in moments, small moments, daily moments. Most people fail because they think too big. They want everything to change at once. When change feels too big, the brain shuts down. Then you wait again. The secret is simple. Make action smaller than your fear. If fear says stop, make the step easier. Action must feel possible. Rule 1 is this: never wait for motivation. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Do something before you feel ready. Stand up. Open the document. Write one sentence. One sentence is enough. The brain says, that is easy, so it allows you to start. Starting is everything. Once you start, momentum begins. Momentum is quiet at first, but it grows. Rule 2 is this: decide once, act daily. Do not decide every day if you will act. Decide once that you are someone who acts. Then act every day. Small actions every day beat big actions once a month. Daily action builds identity. You become someone who moves. Rule 3 is this:
lower the bar. Do not aim for perfect. Aim for done. Done creates progress. Perfect creates waiting. If something is worth doing, it is worth doing badly at first. Every expert started as a beginner. They were slow. They were unsure. They were messy. But they continued. Rule 4 is this: create a simple structure. Structure removes decision fatigue. Decide when you act. Decide where you act. Decide what you act on. Same time, same place, same task. Routine makes action automatic. You do not think, you move. Waiting disappears when decisions disappear. Rule 5 is this: reduce friction. Make action easy, make waiting hard. Put distractions away. Prepare your tools in advance. Your environment shapes behavior. Do not rely on willpower. Design your life. Rule 6 is this: measure effort, not results. Results come later. Effort is under your control. Did you show up today? Did you act today? That is success. Results follow consistency. Rule 7 is this: forgive yourself quickly. You will miss days. You will fail. That does not mean you are weak. It means you're human. Do not quit because of one bad day. Return the next day. Consistency is not perfection. Consistency is return.
Now let us talk about fear again. Fear will not disappear, but it will shrink. Each time you act, fear loses power. Courage is built, not found. You build courage with action. Every small action is a vote for your future self. Who do you want to become? Someone who waits or someone who acts? Your future is created today, not someday. You may feel behind. That is okay. The race is not against others. It is against your old habits. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do not wait for perfect conditions. They do not exist. Life will never slow down for you. Time will keep moving. You can move with it or stay behind. Action is a choice. Waiting is also a choice. Choose wisely. You do not need confidence to act. You gain confidence by acting. You do not need clarity to move. You gain clarity by moving. Everything you want is built, not given. Stop waiting for help. Become the help. Help yourself first. This is how real change happens. Quiet, simple, daily. One step, then another. Transformation is not loud, but it is powerful. Your life can change, not in years, but in direction. Change direction today. Take the first step now. To support this channel, please subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. Your engagement allows us to keep producing high-quality shadowing lessons for you.